Ondek. It's 3 days before Memorial Day 2019 and I'm taping this. And this show is going to be different. It's going to be a show about honoring the brave men and women who serve our country and who gave their life, their lives, their liberty, and their freedom to serve and keep America brave and free. I was one of them. I served in Vietnam. I got an honor from State Senator Greg Ball. George Ondek is Senator Greg Ball's honoree for the 40th District Veterans Hall of Fame. I was born in 1942. George served in the U.S. Army for 2.5 years, stationed at the 71st Medevac Hospital in the Central Highlands of Vietnam from 1967 until he was injured during a rocket attack during the Tet Offensive. I was originally hurt in basic training, fracturing my left ankle. After a year's recovery, I was then sent to Vietnam and went willingly. I was stationed at the 71st Medevac Hospital, and about 4 months later, was re-injured during a rocket attack. I didn't take direct hits by it, but in avoiding the enemy fire, I was re-injured and medevac back home. People have to realize the sacrifice people give when they serve their country. We have many men who on Memorial Day we will always remember. They're in Flanders Field with white crosses above them. They're on Bunker Hill. They're in Iwo Jima, or Hill 875, which was 25 miles from where I was stationed in Vietnam. Memorial Day is more than a day where you just have your hot dogs, your hamburgers, and your ribs, and you enjoy it. Take time out to remember the brave men and women who fought to keep America free. Once again, I said they give their time. I was 24 years old when I was drafted. I was married, so it was a great sacrifice also. I was married. A person loses their liberty when they fight for their country, and they sacrifice for you. That's also why stores such as many of the stores give a discount on Veterans Day and Memorial Day for the brave men and women who fought for their country, and it's well deserved. The military service can be a great thing. You're serving your country, you're protecting your American flag. And you know what? It is important to respect the American flag. I know America is not perfect, but the flag we should rally around. It's our country. In Cuba, Russia, or Venezuela, if a person dare not salute their flag, they might be executed if they were a public official. I know there's many things wrong in America. There's many things wrong, but you don't stop saluting the American flag because of that. You try to correct through whatever agency the grievance is with. Again, people go off, they fight for their country proudly, but it's also an opportunity. I'm a person who, if I hadn't gone into the military service, and I extended my tour of duty 7 months at the end of my term for the benefit of my buddies who were returning back. At that time, I was a clerk in Denver, Colorado at Fitzsimmons Army Hospital, helping people return from Vietnam and mustering them out. There's a lot of opportunities for people who serve. I got a college degree through being a disabled veteran. So if people say, Well, you have programs in America, social programs that help the poor or help veterans. There's a lot of good social programs, a lot of good people who gave their time, their energy, their lives for our country. Again, let's not forget Memorial Day. Let's not forget the brave men, women who gave their lives for their country. America is great. It's number one and has always been number one since the beginning. And I know many people protest the flag or protest the burial of a soldier. I think it's so wrong. They have a right to do it. We fought for that right. But remember, always honor the brave men, women who fought for America, America, the land of the brave and the home of the free. We had a creed in Vietnam. No man stands as tall as when he bends to help his fallen brother. And we didn't care about race, color, creed. We were all fighting for our country. We were giving the ultimate sacrifice so you could have the freedoms you have. So remember, Veterans Day, Flag Day, Memorial Day, remember your veterans. If you see a veteran in a coffee shop or a store, shake his hand and thank him for his service. And I'm talking about all veterans. Combat zone veterans, which I was, a support veteran, anyone who served his country and served his country proudly. We served so you can have the right to protest. We served that you could be free. But never protest an Army soldier being buried, or we should all salute the American flag. And on a government building, the flag should always be flown properly at the top mast of a building. With that, I thank you, God bless you, and remember, don't forget your veterans. They fought to keep you free. Good night. It's been George Ondek with my special Memorial Day show. Thank you and good night.